In the early days of Islam, two events stand out as pivotal turning points: the Treaty of Hudaybiyyah in 628 CE and the Conquest of Mecca in 630 CE. These events shaped the course of Islamic history, demonstrating the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, exceptional leadership and the power of faith, patience, and diplomacy. The Treaty of Hudaybiyyah, though seemingly unfavorable at first, proved to be a strategic masterstroke, paving the way for the peaceful spread of Islam. The subsequent conquest of Mecca, a bloodless victory, exemplified the Prophet's, peace be upon him, mercy and commitment to peace, even when entering as a victor. These events offer valuable lessons for all times, transcending religious boundaries. They remind us of the strength found in forbearance, the importance of strategic thinking, and the ultimate triumph of peace over conflict. The events at Hudaybiyyah and Mecca serve as inspiring examples of how faith, coupled with wisdom and compassion, can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. In 628 CE, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, along with 1,400 of his followers, set out from Medina for Mecca. Their intention was to perform the Umrah, a pilgrimage to the Kaaba, the holiest shrine in Islam. This journey was undertaken with peaceful intent, a testament to the Muslims' desire to visit their sacred site. However, upon reaching the outskirts of Mecca, the Muslims were met with hostility from the Quraysh tribe, the custodians of the Kaaba and staunch opponents of Islam. Fearful of the Muslims' growing influence, the Quraysh blocked their entry into the city. This act was a clear provocation, testing the Muslims' resolve and commitment to peace. Instead of resorting to violence, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, chose the path of dialogue. He sent emissaries to the Quraysh, seeking a peaceful resolution. After a series of tense negotiations at a place called Hudaybiyyah, a treaty was drawn up. This decision to negotiate, even when facing aggression, underscored the Prophet's commitment to peaceful resolutions. The terms of the Treaty of Hudaybiyyah initially struck many Muslims as unfavorable. The treaty stipulated that the Muslims would postpone their pilgrimage for a year, seemingly conceding to the Quraysh's demands. It also granted the right of any tribe to align with either the Muslims or the Quraysh. Some companions expressed their disappointment, questioning the wisdom of accepting such conditions. However, the Prophet, peace be upon him, remained steadfast, recognizing the strategic advantage embedded within the treaty's terms. He understood that this apparent setback was, in fact, a stepping stone towards a brighter future for Islam. The treaty, despite its initial appearances, provided a crucial 10-year respite from conflict. This period of peace allowed Islam to flourish. With the freedom to propagate their faith without the specter of war, Muslims witnessed a surge in conversions. The treaty, perceived by some as a setback, proved to be a catalyst for the expansion of Islam. Section 4. The Conquest of Mecca, a Triumph of Peace. 2 years after the Treaty of Hudaybiyyah, the Quraysh violated the treaty by attacking a tribe allied with the Muslims. This act of aggression provided the Muslims with a justifiable cause for war. The Prophet, peace be upon him, leading an army of 10,000, marched towards Mecca. Despite the injustice suffered and the strength of his forces, the Prophet, peace be upon him, remained committed to a peaceful resolution. He instructed his army to avoid bloodshed unless absolutely necessary. His objective was not retribution, but the liberation of Mecca from oppression and the establishment of peace. The Quraysh, overwhelmed by the sheer size and discipline of the Muslim army, offered little resistance. The Prophet, peace be upon him, entered Mecca victoriously, not with the arrogance of a conqueror, but with the humility of a servant returning to his Lord. This bloodless conquest stands as a testament to the Prophet's unwavering commitment to peace and forgiveness. Section 5. Enduring Lessons, Patience, Diplomacy and Forgiveness. Upon entering Mecca, the Prophet, peace be upon him, offered a general amnesty, pardoning even his staunchest enemies. He ordered the destruction of idols inside the Kaaba, rededicating it to the worship of one God. This act of forgiveness and reconciliation became a defining moment in Islamic history. The events at Hudaybiyyah and Mecca offer timeless lessons for humanity. They highlight the power of patience, the effectiveness of diplomacy, and the importance of forgiveness. The Prophet's, peace be upon him, unwavering faith, strategic brilliance, and compassionate leadership serve as an inspiration for all. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, echoes this message of peace and forgiveness. Good and evil deeds are not equal. Repel evil with what is best and you will find that the one who was your enemy has become your dearest friend. Quran 41:34. The events surrounding the Treaty of Hudaybiyyah and the conquest of Mecca embody the spirit of this verse, demonstrating the transformative power of compassion and forgiveness.